This is absolutely, as in absolutely ridiculous. Well, I'm not an actor. I don't get paid by no actor. I don't get paid by no producer or anything. But the way I see this whole situation is, people keep on pointing fingers or throwing blames where blames are not supposed to be thrown. Or, I mean, violent movies are not the reason people go out killing other people. People, we should all, like attack or approach this problem the way it is supposed to be approached. Can parents just please be responsible with their kids? Can parents please be responsible with whatever ammunition or whatever weapons they have in the house? They sell safe lockers in pretty much every big stores in America. Go there, buy one, and lock your weapons up in there. Hide the keys so your kids don't see the keys, so your kids don't go get the keys. Uh, um, don't teach your kids how to shoot at a very early age. At the age of 10, don't take your kids to the gun range to teach them how to shoot. Besides, if you what do you really need an automatic weapon for? A weapon like the Bushmaster and all those big automatic war battlefield kind of weapons. What do you need such weapons for if you're law abiding? You don't need such weapons. Who are you trying to kill? I mean, I know you won't have no 22 or 23 or 50 people coming to rob your house. You don't need no automatic rifle or a rifle with 23 or 50 bullets in the magazine. Come on, we should all stop playing and face this problem the way it's supposed to be faced, approached. Parents should be responsible. Parents should take care of their property. Make sure those properties such as guns and knives are well protected and hidden away from kids. We should do that. This is not America is not the only country where they watch movies. They watch movies in Africa. They watch movies in Canada. They watch movies in Asia, Japan, China, and all. They all have a very, very, very low homicide rate. How come why is America different? Why is America different? What does a man need 10 guns or 50 guns for? You don't need all those guns in your house. Come on. If you say you want to use those guns for protection, all you need is just one, at most two, and not automatic weapons. You don't need no automatic weapons to protect yourself if you're law abiding. Come on, we should all stop playing. Movies are not the reason people go out killing people. Guns are the reason people, when someone has a gun in their hand, they feel like they're like, oh yeah, they are, above everything. They can shoot and all. We should try not to teach our kids to shoot guns, take them to the gun range as recreational activities. We shouldn't take a 10-year-old boy or a 10-year-old girl or a 15-year-old boy or a girl hunting. I mean, some of these kids can't even control their emotions. Why would you want to keep a gun? Why would you want to keep guns around them? We should face this problem the way it's supposed to be faced. Let's all try and be responsible with our kids. Let's all try and be responsible with our weapons, with our ammunition, whatever kind of dangerous weapons we have in the house. Let's all try to be responsible with everything. Movies, it's just entertainment. America is not the only country that watch movies. A whole bunch of countries, the whole world watch movies. Asia, Canada, Japan, Canada, China, they have some of the lowest homicide rates in the world. We should, kind of see how they do theirs. They all watch movies. You understand? I think the NRA should be responsible. Sit down like parents. I know the NRA don't, the president is a grown man. He has kids and grandkids. He should sit down like a grown man and act like a grown man. You understand? We shouldn't, start throwing fingers or pointing fingers at the press or movies or this. Let's all sit down, on the round table and dialogue. Let's be responsible. Let's be responsible. For me, I live in the city, Baltimore City. My son goes to a school where they have an armed police officer as a school police, just in case anything happens. You understand? I think the whole of American schools should have such measures too. You can have school police. Have a police post a police post in every school in America at every vital entrance. of a school. Yeah, that will kind of curb, kids taking guns to school to shoot other kids or do stuff. And generally, generally, responsibility begins at home. Child training, child upbringing begins with the parents. If the parents are not responsible with their kids, don't expect a teacher in the school to be responsible for a kid you are not responsible, with. You should be responsible for your kids. You should teach your kids how to act. You should, if your kids has an emotional issue, try and approach it the way it's supposed to be approached. Take your kids to the doctor. Take your kids to the hospital. Cry out, shout out, make someone know your kids has problem. And if your kids have such problems, with mental issues, with emotional issues, please don't keep no weapons around them. Don't teach them how to use no weapons. Teach them, if you must teach them how to use your fist. Enroll them in a karate school or something. That's a way of passing out time. That's a way. That's a good form of recreational activity. How to box, how to in a taekwondo school. Anything that don't have to do with them carrying guns or knives or stuff. We can do this. Let's not make this look or seem too hard. It's not hard. Let's cut out all the bureaucracies, all the protocols, and just hit the nail. Just hit it at the right point. Let's cut out all the bureaucracies, all the protocols, all the hullabaloos, and just approach this problem the way it's supposed to be approached. It could be you tomorrow. It could be me tomorrow. It could be anybody. You understand? You could be standing somewhere tomorrow and someone brings a gun out and starts shooting. It could be anybody. It could be anybody. It could be anybody. It could be you. It could be me. It could be anybody. Let's approach and handle this problem and hit the nail on the head. Let's attack this problem the way it is supposed to be attacked. Let's attack it the way it's supposed to be attacked. Let's stop throwing blames and blaming movies and blaming this and blaming that. It starts with the parents. If the parents are not responsible with their kids, it is going to be so difficult for an outsider that don't really know about these kids to be responsible with them. It starts with the parents. The parents needs to be responsible with their kids. The parents needs to be responsible with every weapons they have in their house, in their homes, to lock them up the way it's supposed to be locked up. Don't show your kids, don't show a 10-year-old kid out to go hunting. Don't take a 10-year-old kid to the range to show them how to a gun range to show them how to shoot. They don't need that. Kids don't need that. Kids do not need that.